I like how Oliver's basically doing what we were doing to Karen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I'm aware of the funfair's 2-for-1 ticket thing going on today, but I sincerely doubt you're allowed to just piggyback onto my subway ticket. Unlike the funfair, this concrete jungle holds no love in its pores. Just the damp, which I doubt can even be considered much of an emotion at all. Damp is absolutely an emotion, and I'll fight for it.
You sure? I feel quite damp right now. Oh, please, if there's any point paying for a ticket. Yeah, I'm doing that one. Chaos
Yeah, that
Gremlin.
one.
Have you ever seen a human down here in uniform?
Nope. I mean, I bought my ticket from a machine, granted.
This is a truly lawless subterranean frontier.
On a side note, thanks for agreeing to do this again. I know you're benefiting from this too, but believe me, you're doing us a major solid.
Us? Who's this us?
Oh, sorry, I meant Mr. Dickens.
Mr. Dickens?
This is actually going to be an Oliver Twist reference. Oh, Mr. Dickens is my boss.
God, I think you're right.
What, the Dickens? Yeah, he owns a cinema I work at and always has, and always will. He's a top-notch guy. A real class act. Old British chap. Full of vitality.
Oh my God,
for
is it the
fuck's
ghost
sake.
of Charles Dickens?
Probably is.
He built the very cinema I work at back in the 1960s as a young entrepreneur.
Are you close to him?
I sure as heck am, Daddy-o.
Don't call us Daddy-o again.
Sorry, Daddy-o. I was only a starry-eyed lad, a mere manling, when I got my job at the cinema. Taught me everything I know about being a man.
I don't understand.
Right. You haven't met Mr. Dickens. He has impeccable style, you know.
We would not know what that is.
Wears his old suits, uses old British words/terms, always keeps a level head.
Has he got a ruler for a head?
Probably. I hope so.
But you said you learned everything from him, right?
Right.
You don't talk like a pirate, nor constantly mention fish and chips.
Well, no. See, Mr. Dickens' last piece of advice for me was, there's nothing better for a man to do than to be an individual, tally-ho.
Did you add in the tally-ho, or did he actually say it like that?
I honestly can't remember. Anyway, I have to find my own path, wear my own clothes, and use my own outdated and frankly underrated slang. Daddy-o, when we get back, I'll definitely introduce the two of you to each other. In a way, you kind of remind me of him, with the whole doing your own thing regardless of others laughing or being repulsed by you thing you've got going on.
People laugh at me?
No, what I meant was...
I'm shitting you, man. I know people think I'm repulsive. Frankly, I'm amazed that you don't.
Really? Why on earth would I?
Oh, usual reasons. I'm not exactly prime rib, you know? Green skin, few too many nipples, stitched together fleshy phone head.
Yeah, I want to ask you about that, actually.
No, I was nowhere near Phone Kennedy on the dateable. My nipples can only shoot so far.
That's an absolutely riveting diversion, but no, what I meant was, your phone head. Did you construct it yourself?
That's quite a personal question.
I know. I should know better to ask, but I've never seen one so different before.
It's a custom, I guess you could say.
Huh, I don't know if you built it yourself, per se. How far back was the bell mechanism placed relative to the vestigial cord adapter?
That's quite a specific question. Bold of you to assume I'd understand any of those fancy-schmancy words.
Sorry, I guess I'm just technically minded. Always enjoyed dismantling stuff, then putting them back together. Oh.
People's heads?
Rare for an artist, I suppose, which is why Mr. Dickens gets so much out of me. I know how to load reels into our machines, and what ought to be on them.
Right, we're about to be murdered,
Yeah.
and we deserve it.
Yep.
Hell, I'm the only one Big Bertha lets perform maintenance on her.
So, real talk, Big Bertha is the name of my PC.
She's our movie projector, and boy is she temperamental. Okay, so people with machine heads also work as machines.
Disturbing. So, Dickens keeps you busy then?
Well, yeah, but that's how it's got to be when you work with the public, I suppose. Of course, you do tend to get customers that... Sorry, I shouldn't badmouth customers, especially given how dire things have been lately, financially speaking.
Nonsense. The beans. Spill them. I crave gossip.
All right. I guess it's not like he ever buys anything from us anyway. We have this one little shit stain. His name is Billy.
Little Billy.
Oh, that little shit.
You know, that brat.
He ratted on me to the police. Got me done in for child labour laws.
I wonder if you actually see this, Bruce, if you haven't gone to the park first.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's not cool. I'm sure the judicial system's incredibly biased towards green people.
I sprayed in the courtroom.
It's a god-awful state of affairs. Yeah, this kid, this Fink, He's just, well, we have a rule at the cinema. It's one of my bosses, obviously. The customer is always exempt from bite violence. That rule complicates dealing with that yard-high snot-nosed brat.
Little Billy doesn't know reason. He simply wishes to watch the world burn.
Like all children. Thank you. Finally, someone else who sees it. I swear, that rugrat gets his kicks from inconveniencing me just because he knows that I can only politely ask him to leave in retort. Because if I put my hands around him, no more job. It effing sucks that wee effer can bring in a megaphone, skateboard around, running amok, hitting other customers in the ankles with his balls. Yet, I can only use words when dealing with the situation because he's a child. He's not a child. He's some kind of fun-sized demon.
Like children.
It sucks being an adult and having to use other children to settle disputes by proxy. Because if I drop kick a child, oh boy.
Drew kids getting too soft. Half of them are armed. I'm afraid of the idea of having these shoot heads everywhere when I get old and end up defenseless like a tortoise stuck on its back.
When I get to that point, shoot me in the stomachs.
Why did you just pluralize the word stomach?
No reason.
Dick. Hold on. I think we're near the outskirts of town. You ready to get off?
Boy, well, I'm either laying my eggs here or there. Given the option, I'd rather there.
Yeah, plus I kind of want sole ownership of the footage till the movie's finished. After all, I'm hardly gonna get many butts on seats if some hipster has the whole gory ordeal uploaded for free on PhoneTube. Now am I?
Wait, is that a porn site?
Are you happier not knowing?
If the answer is yes, it is a porn site, then yeah, I most certainly am.
I'll just not specify in that case.
Jesus Christ. Oh no, it's all confirmed. Fuck you, now I know which answer was the correct one.
This is going to turn into snuff porn, isn't it?
Are people going to be aroused by this?
Hey, gotta drag the monster fucker crowd in somehow, right?
Ticket Jerry!
Ticket Jerry.
No.
Yes. A deal is a deal, you festive gate blocker. I win.
How'd you? I didn't think you'd actually. Of course it would be Oliver of all people. I reiterate. What's up, Jerry? Oliver. Why? Why would you? I don't get what you're insinuating, Jerry. Why on earth would you take them here? I think a better question is why on earth wouldn't I, dearest Jerry?
Did they used to date?
They did.
Not.
Oliver, they've got green skin. I know. Isn't it gnarly? Oliver, they've got 6 nipples. 6 for the price of 2. Oliver! What's a bargain? Their head is clearly compromised of stolen skins, all stitched together crudely.
Crude? I'd like to see your needlework, Ticket Man.
You shut up. Oliver, they only asked you here so they can lay their green eggs somewhere in the funfair grounds. Oh, I know. And I'm totally into it too. I even brought a camera so I can film it in its all-expiring oostacular depravity. Dear Lord. Of course it would be Oliver of all people who'd be into this. What can I say, Jerry? It's hip to fuck monsters.
Yeah, Jerry.
Now, how about 2 tickets for me and my adoring talent?
The tickets. Cough 'em up, pretty boy.
Fine. That'll be $2 then. I mean, £2. This is still Britain. I don't know why you were talking about... Yeah, it's weird how I was talking about, like, my boss being British, even though, that's unremarkable because we're all British, this being Britain. All right, Banana, you ready to go inside?
I'm so fucking ready. Only if you hold my moist green hands or encouraging ape noises.
Is there any way we can make this go wrong, considering how unreasonably into this Oliver is?
I don't think there is. It would say, plot divergent choice in the top left if we could.
Yeah.
Yep.
Encouraging
green
ape
hands.
noises. Oh, okay.
I cannot pick.
I'm on a bound towards the word moist.
That's fair. That's fair.
Moist.
Jerry does like...
Moist.
Sorry, not Jerry. Oliver is into the sticky and whatnot. So.
I do relish not having to make encouraging ape noises. So yes, let's go with only if you hold my moist green hands.
It's a shame we'll never hear Nick go full DK. Oh, baby. I think I'm gonna vomit.
Poor Jerry.
Poor Jerry. Oh, man. I haven't been here in forever.
because of the danger? Or I've never had fun before.
I've never had fun before.
Yeah.
Well, Chief, you come to just the right place then. Nowhere else can adult men be hurled at 300 or so miles per hour by a giant metallic crab claw operated solely by an untrained, and probably morbidly stoned, teenager no less.
You're right. That's a truly indigenous experience.
So, where do you want me to stand?
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh, for the footage. You are going to lay your eggs, right?
Well, not now, Oliver.
Oh, sorry. All right, how about now?
God damn it, Oliver.
What? Out in the open amongst the common rabble? I think not, pervert.
Sorry. I just presumed since you're, heavily pregnant and whatnot. Okay, how about this? How's about we go frolic, have a groovy time? Then you can let me know when you're ready for us to get shooting.
That sounds quite agreeable, yes. Fun. Very much so. Yes. On the go-karts.
Oh my god.
I love the bumper cars.
That's the word.
Same.
Candy floss, or cotton candy as they call it in America, which this isn't set in.
Aww.
All right, here's the spot.
Oh, we've got lighting set up. What do you mean?
This is the perfect spot to lay your eggs.
Oh, I see.
No, listen. Accessible location, spitting distance from the hot dog stand, just off the beaten path enough to be avoided by civilian foot traffic and or rider operators, and best of all, lots of disturbed dirt for you to use to bury your young in order to conceal them from potential predators.
Do I normally lay eggs in water like a frog? I can't remember. Horrible location, very incompetent, utterly embarrassing.
It's literally the same hole that in a different timeline we laid our eggs in while running away from Karen and the horsey go round.
It is
Yep.
horrible location. Incompetent. In any of the alternate timelines where I took someone else here instead of you, I'm sure I would have laid my eggs in a completely different location.
My God.
Lies!
The game is in your head, Goggles.
I don't like it!
This location has other perks too, like good lighting to film with a camera.
Fuck's sake, Oliver.
Oh,
You
I
set up
see
the
what this
lighting.
is. You've even got a little stage light set up.
Oh, come on. It's not like that.
It is.
It's just, well... We did make a deal. One ticket for one filming. Come on, pal. Don't hold out on me.
I need to stress, the entrance to this place is £2.2. So we are filming ourselves giving birth for £2. Is that the only reason you brought me here? To use me for my egg-laden entrails?
Oh my god.
Where's this coming from? Isn't the only reason you brought me here to use me for a free ticket? I thought the deal was fairly cut and dry.
Well, maybe feelings change. Maybe I've grown attached.
Oh boy.
Okay, look, guy. I mean, we can talk about...
Yeah, what's to stop me just not laying my eggs? I thought you love-aid me, Oliver.
No, it's not like that at all.
Oh, you're gonna
Here comes the sound.
Gonna hear the sound for once. It sounds like a dog coughing or an abominable snowman taking a big shit. I'm
that
near.
what we are?
Right now, we're all tangled up in contracts. Maybe we should just... If you lay your eggs, we can discuss the footage. I'm worried we'll miss the laying. This thing only has so much battery. And if it wastes all that and then you lay that, time's of the essence here.
None of this adds up. Why on earth do you care if the cinema shuts down? When you get paid a low wage and get mistreated by customers, your story doesn't add up.
Okay, no, look.
Only I hold dominion over my gut, Olive Man.
And even that is fucking limited.
Oh, I've got to make the noise.
Or is it the sound of an ape sawing wood?
God damn it.
Okay, compromise. Let me film the laying as we agreed, and then I can explain myself fully. You know, finish my explanation in full.
Oh god, I look forward to this.
If you're not content with my explanation for literally anything, I'll delete the footage and start again from scratch.
Can we eat his camera?
You promise?
Yes. Pinky swear, Daddy-o.
All right then, I guess I'd better... Did you get it?
I wasn't ready for that.
Every using seconds, you also got them all in the hole, even without ample preparation. Very impressive.
Thanks, I'm a master of steering my own ass.
Years of expertise.
You know it, hun.
Oh.
Right,
God.
now, explain yourself fully. Why do you care so much about some biohazardous cinema's closure?
Here comes the deep
go
lore.
to all this trouble?
Okay. Look, I've truly explained the basics to you already. Definitely, the theatre is dying due to the rumours about the place being haunted. But it's greater than that, truly. Our cinema, each and every cinema, in fact. Does this mean cinemas are being hunted to extinction because they're too docile and very tasty?
Oh, they're so delicious. Wait, all cinemas? What makes you say that?
The same reason that video rental stores and the creepy mustachioed dude selling bootleg VHS tapes door to door died out.
Spinny disc players?
What? No, the internet.
Isn't that the cat meme database with porn?
Yeah, but now they've got videos, non-pornographic ones too. They've got entire sites dedicated to just showing movies, and with directors beginning to just put their movies straight up there, even without considering physical theatres. Well, why would people leave their own familiar hovels when they could just watch the same movie even cheaper online?
So, why do you care? This just sounds like advancement, evolution. It's more convenient for everyone. You can just get a job on one of those sites. You said it yourself, you're technically minded, you'd excel at it.
It's not me that I'm worried about. It's Mr. Dickens.
Oh god, Oliver's worried that Charles Dickens is going to have a problem adjusting to the internet.
I mean, that's completely fair.
He's old, set in his ways, but I know he wouldn't bridge the gap. The physical silver screen is all he knows. Truth is, as much as I love the cinema, it's Mr. Dickens that I feel truly indebted to. He's given me so much, taught me so much. He's like a father to me. He told me once that showing movies to the world has been his dream, ever since he was my age. If his dream dies, part of him does too. I can't allow that to happen. Not sitting down anyway.
This is the cinema that is bleeding, right?
Yes!
Of course it is.
Fuck's sake, Brie.
I know we can get people to come back if we can release something truly engaging, something new, something people can't find anywhere else.
I'd forgotten all this time that he's talking about a video of us giving birth.
Yeah.
I know people would love to hear a new story, even if it's weird, if it's one they can connect with. No comment. Look, this footage. I'm not just asking you to do this for me. I'm asking you to do this for Mr. Dickens and his dream. I know it's a lot to ask, to allow yourself to become vulnerable before a whole town of people who've spurned you, or for a man you've never even met. But maybe you understand the importance of dreams, like I do. Or maybe you'll do it for me.
We've got no standards.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
You can use
We need to make Oliver happy at all costs. Dude, Banana, you have no idea how gnarly it is to how happy that. Thank you sincerely. This footage, it's one of a kind. Hell, this footage alone tells a story that I don't think anyone has ever seen before. Save you or me. Pity it's so short though. If this was the whole movie, I'd be so set content-wise. But alas, a movie needs to be 40 minutes or longer to even qualify as a feature-length film. I don't know if an indie short film would drag the same crowds out that a feature-length movie would.
That most certainly is a pickle, yes.
Say, I've got an idea. Okay, so this is a big thing to ask, but what if you and I got more footage tomorrow? You know, of you.
Of me?
Yeah, I know it sounds strange, but the footage of you that I just got is easily the freshest thing I've filmed yet. It's different, that's for sure.
You think people want to see more of me?
Absolutely. It's fine if you're not sure yet. You can give me your answer tomorrow. I'd be honored if you were willing, though. Anyway, you fine to make your own way home?
I can't walk. I've just shot 5 green bowling balls out of my rear end, Oliver. Far too much ass trauma.
Oh, right, sorry. Okay, idea. How's about we borrow the discarded bike left over there? I pedal, and you ride in the basket.
That sounds agreeable. Yes.
The protagonist fits in the basket.
Of course.
I don't know how comfortable it is, but... Morning, Banana, rise and shine.
Narrator, I am bored.
You just woke up.
I know, I do this every day. It's boring to me now.
You eat roadkill daily. Oh, but that never seems to lose its appeal.
I'm a carnivore. I crave protein, father.
Carnivore my ass. I've seen you eat like 3 banana peels in the last four or so days alone.
I also crave potassium, yes.
Most people who crave potassium tend to eat the delicious banana meat inside the peel, you know.
Well, the peels are all I tend to find in the dumpster, so...
Look, if you're so bored...
I can eat roadkill?
You can, but you can also do literally anything else, which I strongly recommend doing instead.
Like,
You can ride a bicycle.
I have the limb coordination of a sentient carrot, but with limbs. I also lack a bicycle.
Yeah, that's put a bit of a damper on the aimless cycling plan. Can you draw?
I aim to one day draw Bigfoot out in the open. And the last time I tried to draw a bath, I ended up just slopping up the bathwater. Oh, I like to think of myself as somewhat of an artist.
Bathwater.
I think we got to drink the bathwater, don't we? Yeah. And then got promptly removed from the house party I was attending.
How did you get into a house party? I don't have a response to that. How did we get into a
mean-
fucking house party?
Had to start building up his reputation somewhere, so there was probably a time before he had his reputation, you know?
I hope to God that you didn't enter the bath before you drank the water.
I did. The water already had the consistency of jet fuel by the time I drank it.
Why would you drink such a putrid concoction?
I lost my filth to the tub waves. I needed to reclaim it.
Right! You and bathing don't mix, we've established that. So, backup plan. Oliver wishes to finish filming his bizarre cinematic opus today. You could always, I don't know, help him do exactly that.
That sounds like effort. What's in it for me?
I don't know, what do you most crave from this drab cosmic orb that you're confined to?
The sweet release of death. You know exactly what I'm looking for.
Isn't that a mood?
Or why? Love hay, of course. I kind of want to go for that one.
Upset the narrator, go for it.
Yeah, you know exactly what I'm looking for.
Ew. In that case, this is a no-brainer.
Is it? A no-brainer, you say?
Oliver's a pervert, man. He's a scary little goblin man, and he's clearly into freaky shit. Most of all, you.
You really think so?
I do, unfortunately.
And what if he isn't?
Hey, if he isn't and the movie still does well, you'll make a killing from royalties if the movie does well. Why? There'd be no prostitute too expensive for you to hire. What the fuck? You could even purchase sex from politicians if you feel like betting
I love bedding literal filth. Heck yeah, fuck pit time.
Now, keep in mind,
Go on. We all need to hear it.
I wasn't ready for this. All right, let me try this again without dying of laughter in the middle of it. Now, keep in mind, lobbying government cabinet members for depraved corruption sex can end badly for both parties.
I cannot bedding absolute filth. Here I come.
I'd especially avoid betting Dialtown's mayor.
Silence, disembodied cricket. I've made my mind up. To the cinema we go. Away! Is it possible to date the mayor?
I'm hoping, tonight when I sleep, I'll convince myself this was just a horrible dream.
I
don't want to be
think I'm
dreaming
gonna
about
be able
this.
to do that.
No. I want blissful oblivion with just nothing. Just nothing at all.